This is How to Meditate for Beginners. Today I'm going to be talking about 3 ways that you can help yourself to begin to meditate and tune into this state of awareness much easier. Meditation can be a plethora of different things. It doesn't necessarily have to be used sitting in a lotus position for more than 15 minutes. Now, many people have a lot of different definitions for meditation. For those of you who don't know what it is simply tuning into your awareness into the present moment and simply becoming as still as possible. The more that you take time to simply be, the easier it will become to sit with yourself and allow those thoughts in your head to simply pass by. It is completely okay to simply just allow yourself to feel everything that's within you. The whole point is to simply accept yourself for who you are on the inside. Now, this may seem a little bit weird or scary, but that's okay. This is typically because we are usually more focused on our external environment and what we are receiving from our sensory organs than what's actually happening inside of us, and we typically don't know how to interpret that. And it's also important to realize that whatever is happening on the inside of you is what will be reflected on the outside. Therefore, if you are experiencing joy, bliss, and happiness within you, it is very easy to perceive joy, happiness, and bliss outside of you and in every person or situation that you encounter in your daily life. Meditation can range from a lot of different activities. This could be simply driving a car, washing your dishes, doing your bed, or of course, sitting in silence. But all of these pertain to becoming fully aware in the moment and allowing the moment to take you wherever it is that you were meant to go. Number 1 is simply just taking the time to be. Now allow yourself to just feel what it's like to be in this moment now. Don't try to force anything. Don't try to do anything out of the ordinary. Simply just sit with yourself and understand and become aware of what it's like to feel the inside of your being. Now, everything originates from the field known as the quantum field. All matter comes from this field. It is an eternal and an infinite field that will always exist. Setting an intention in silence is one of the most powerful things you can do, because no matter what, you are always activating the universal field with the energy that you give into this intention. The quantum field by nature is calm and it is silent. Therefore, when we bring ourselves to this form of state of being, we can then begin to introduce our intention. Now, a way to think about this is, imagine a pond, a completely still and calm pond, and you grab a rock and throw it into that pond. Those ripples that emanate from that rock being thrown into the pond is the same that occurs when you introduce an intention into this universal field. For example, if you want to meditate but you don't know how to get started, simply set the intention to allow exactly what you need to do to come to you at the right time and relinquish your attachment to the outcome. Let everything flow as it should, and simply understand that by putting the energy into what you want, you will receive that by not focusing on how it will come out, but understanding that it will for your highest good. The second tip that I can provide for you to help you meditate effectively is simply to allow thoughts to come in. Don't try and force everything out. Instead, try and let everything in. Because your thoughts are simply subconscious patterns that are emerging into your conscious mind. Therefore, by analyzing and studying why certain thoughts are coming in at certain times, you can actually put those thoughts on a platter in your mind and simply analyze them, cut through them, and simply see why their underlying roots are showing up to you. And this allows you to come to a lot of clarity and a deeper sense of insight and understanding as to why you are thinking the thoughts that you do. By simply analyzing the thoughts that pop up into your head when you are in silence, you can understand what it is that you need to fix within yourself and what your strengths and weaknesses are between your own mind. And the third tip that I can give to you today is to simply reflect on your experience and your intentions that you set before you began to meditate. This is because reflection is the most powerful tool that we have as human beings. Because when we can look back in retrospection and reflect what we have gone through, we can now start to understand what we can apply towards the now to begin to create a more fulfilling and stronger future for ourselves and for those around us. With that being said, I hope you guys have an amazing day. You all deserve it, as you already know. And begin to cultivate that full awareness into the present moment and watch how more synchronicities will start to occur into your life. The more that you tune into your heart center and focus on the beat of the life that is given to you, it will become so much easier to focus on the beauty of life and everything that it has to offer. Namaste.